Alrighty guys, hello, welcome to day 7 of your 30-day booty challenge. Let's get straight into it. No equipment for today's session today. We are going to come down onto our hands and knees. So this is our 4-point kneel and going to be our setup for the first 4 exercises. So hands under shoulders, knees directly under hips. We're going to start with our right leg. Right leg goes out nice and long. Pointing that toe, keeping that spine nice and neutral and that belly squeezed in. All we're going to do is tap that toe down to the ground, squeeze back up. Tap down, squeeze up. Now we don't want to see any arching through that lower back, keeping that spine the exact same length as we lift and lower. Exercise 2, same leg. Knee is going to be bent and all we're going to do here is big hip circles. Round, back and around, back and around. We're going to go half, so 20 seconds one direction and then 20 seconds the other direction. So a little fire hydrant out to the side, but then circling it back in. Exercise 3 will just be those leg taps on the other side and then those hip circles. And then the final exercise, we're going to come up on our feet. Oh, there comes the wind. Fingertips to temples. We're going to be doing a squat down and then driving that knee to our elbow. Squat down, drive that knee to our elbow. Are we ready to go? Alrighty guys, we're down on our hands and knees. Let's get set up. We are on in 3, 2, 1. Right leg is long. We just tap that toe down, squeeze it up. So I want you to make sure your belly is lifted up away from the mat. So you don't want to feel that tummy sinking down. Spine is nice and long and it's just that leg that should be moving here. No other movement through that spine, through that lower back. Little tap and lift. Final 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Whew. In between here, guys, just feel free to move out those wrists, little roll of the shoulders, and we'll get ready for those hip circles, same leg. Three, 2, 1. Leg is bent, so we open up, back and around, out, back and around. So making sure we're not leaning over to the left side here. Weight evenly distributed between these hands. And think of it like a fire hydrant. Open out to the side, back, and circle back towards the mat. Now we don't want to let that right knee come all the way down. It's hovering off the mat the whole time. And let's change the direction here. I missed that halfway point. Just changing the direction of those circles. 20 seconds one way, 20 seconds the other. Just for 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Sorry guys, we're distracted there, so we'll make sure we go 20 seconds one way, 20 seconds the other. All right, we're going straight to the left leg, so we're going to start with those straight leg taps up and down. Back into our 4-point kneel. 3, 2, 1. Left leg long. Let's go. Tap, squeeze up. Tap and lift. Now, if at any time this does get way too much for those wrists, you can drop those forearms down and do this lift. But we are going to try and be in this 4-point kneel. It's a different exercise compared to day 2 when we did do it down in our forearms. So we are meant to get less range through this exercise. Big squeeze of this left glute. Final 10. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Roll out of the wrists. Get ready for those hip circles on that left side. 20 seconds one direction, 20 seconds the other. Coming back in that 4-point kneel. We're in 3, 2, 1. Left leg opens out for that fire hydrant. Back and around, back towards the mat. Up and around. Opening up through these hips. Making sure that weight, we aren't shifting all the way to that right side. Let's change the direction of these circles in 2, 1. Circling back and around. Big circles through this hip joint. keeping this leg nice and bent and the weight evenly distributed through the hands. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. All right, roll out of the wrist, guys. We're coming up to our feet. The wind is going to try and knock me over here. All right, so feet are out just outside of hip distance apart. Fingertips to temples. Going to squat and meet that elbow to our opposite knee. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Squatting down, come up, and little twist. Down, twist. So you're going to get the obliques to work here as well. As you twist, I don't want that chest rounding too far forward. Think of rotating your chest to the right side of the room and then to the left side of the room. Down, pressing up. Nice and low in that squat. Power it up. Trying to get that elbow to knee connection here. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew, increase in heart rate. Bring it down. Round 1 done. Let's repeat that one more time. Whew. Back on our hands and knees. 3, 2, 1. Right leg long. Let's go. Tap down, squeeze up. Challenge for that core here as well. I want you to actively think about drawing your belly button up towards your spine, engaging that core, keeping these hips as level as we can. Big squeeze of this right glute to lift. Small tap, squeeze it up. Three, 2, 1, bring it down. Take that reset. Right, getting ready for those hip circles on the same leg. Back into that 4-point kneel. 3, 2, 1. Open up for that fire hydrant, circle back and down towards the mat. Open, circle round. Now, if you don't get that much range, that is perfectly fine. I want you to keep that form. So I don't want to see you leaning over to try and get more lift. Keep those hip bones facing down towards the mat. And keep that form. Let's change direction. Up and around. Whatever direction you started with, just change the other way. Last 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Whoo! Oh, sorry about the sniffles, guys. It's windy up here. Whoo! All right. Roll out the wrist, getting ready for those 2 exercises on the left side. Back in that 4-point kneel. 3, 2, 1. Left leg long. Tap and up. Nice controlled lift. Squeeze at the top. Try not to jolt with that leg. Under 10 here. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Oh, God, fire coming through there. Finishing up this left side with those hip circles. Back in that 4-point kneel last time. 3, 2, 1. Opening up for that fire hydrant. Circle it back and down towards the mat. Big circles through this leg. Just 20 seconds. I'm going to change the direction. And let's change that direction. Coming back and around. Changing that direction here. All of those circles. for the last 10. 3, 2, 1, and down. Oh. Whew. Sun is out. Let's come up on our feet, finishing off our final exercise here. Alrighty, feet just outside of hip distance apart. Fingertips to temples. We're coming down that squat with that twist. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Down nice and low. Elbow to knee connection. Think of bringing that knee nice and wide and high. Sitting that bum down low. Drive through those heels to power that knee up and down. This is the last 20 seconds. Rotating that chest to face the right wall, then the left wall. Don't round through that back. Don't sink through that chest. You got this. Keep those elbows wide. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Oh, that heart rate gets you. Awesome stuff, guys, for day 7. We'll see you tomorrow for day 8. Lots of love.